Morning. It's Thursday, February 24th. And you would think because I'm on the computer so often, doing my rants and going through my emails, etc., that I am a social media guy. I'm really not a social media guy. I have a Facebook account because there's a lot of people in my family who use that, and so I keep up with them. But I never use it myself. I never put anything out on Facebook. That's ridiculous. I don't have Twitter. I have LinkedIn because when I was in business, I had it. And then, when I retired, I have never used it, but I keep getting job offers on it. There's so many jobs out there, and every other day I get a job offer or I get a notice from LinkedIn that there's 15 or 20 openings I should look at, and it's amazing that they keep sending me this stuff because I'm not active on that account at all. And of course I have YouTube. I have a YouTube channel which I post my rants to every day, and I have some other animations that I've done before ranting that are on YouTube. So those are my social media things. I'm not using Instagram or any of these other accounts. And why am I talking about social media like this? Well, I'm talking about it because Donald Trump has opened his own Twitter copy. It's an account called Truth Social. And this account was opened through the Apple Free Apps application system. I'll call it an application system. I really don't know anything about it. But when I was reading the article, I noticed that there are many other, what I will call, small social media applications out there on the Apple Store. And some of these small things are designed for a specific group of people, which is what Truth Social is designed for. Truth Social is an app that is designed to continue Donald Trump's communications with the conservative people in the world. But this Truth app, is only on the Apple Store. It's not available on Android or any other device like that. The amazing thing is, it went live on Monday, and they had 150,000 people on the wait list. Can you imagine that there's 150,000 people signed up to listen to lies or to communicate with one another using this app? Now, there's several other apps that were mentioned in this article, and some of them we've heard about before, like Parler, which is another social media app, but they only have like 10 or 11 million people. That's a significant number in my mind, but that's nothing compared to what Twitter and Facebook have, because they have billions of people. They are worldwide applications. These other applications mentioned in this article are small, right? They have a couple of million people, and that's it. Then you've got an app like Rumble, which is the video platform that is the alternative to YouTube, and they have only about 5 million people who use that. And they got another app that's called GETTR, Getter, I guess, and they only have about 7 million people. So there's not a lot of people out there on these alternate social media platforms, but they are out there. They are out there, and people want to talk to one another. And Parler, of course, has 13 million. And then there's another site called MeWe that has another 13 million people. But I don't know what their universe is in these particular apps. So in any event, these apps are put up out there because there are people who want freedom of speech that is not necessarily in their mind held by Twitter or Facebook, because those channels do have extensive applications that monitor what you say, and you could get kicked off at one of those channels. So you go to one of these small, intimate channels, and you can communicate with others, like-minded people. So these apps are are out there for the conservatives, And it was interesting to read that in this Apple free app sign-up situation, there were some other apps like Talking Ben the Dog and HBO Max. And TikTok, of course, is out there, and YouTube is out there, but Truth Social was leading all of them for sign-ups, right? Way ahead of all of them for sign-ups. I never heard of these apps because I'm not in that arena. As I said before, I use the app YouTube to post my videos, and I use Facebook because there's a lot of the family that uses it and sends me an awful lot of stuff. But it's important to the people that sent it to me, so I open them and I take a look. And sometimes I even respond. On the first day tells me that this country is still in bad shape and that there are people who are waiting. They can't wait to hear what he has to say. And right now he hasn't said much. The other tidbit I picked up on this thing is that Devin Nunes, the ex-congressman, is the CEO of this corporation. The title of this organization is the Trump Media and Technology Group. So maybe it's not a corporation, maybe it's just an entity of some kind. And Nunes is the perfect person to run this thing because before he was a politician, he was a dairy farmer. So we all know how he got the job. He was a Trump lackey. This is a worthless rant in a sense. And it's really nothing important. The mere fact that he's on social media again is nothing really important, but it will allow us to keep an eye on him in some way, shape, or form. And let's see what happens, because I think his power may be waning a bit. And we'll see what happens. This app of his, Truth, it's amazing that he could name it Truth, is going live sometime in March. So if you're an app person and you love to get out there and look at Twitter and Instagram and YouTube and whatever else it is, then this may be for you. It's a free app. It's on the Apple. You can't see it on an Android, as I said before. So it's limited to only about 1 billion telephones. So I want you to have fun today. It's Thursday, near the end of the week. Right now, I haven't seen anything new occurring with the Ukraine, so I'll leave you with that. Have a great day. Bye.